So what's your name?
Joseph Pape,
And how old are you?
45, 46.
And so what's your current situation?
Just homeless, living on the street, waiting to actually look up a full-time job and get off the street.
How long have you been on the street?
About 3.5, 4 years.
And has it been in this area?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And so what were you doing before that?
Pretty much regular life as much as everybody else. I did construction in the daytime, delivered pizzas at night, and my construction jobs crumbled. Both companies that I was working for both went under.
Okay.
And amidst that and a breakup with a lame-ass chick, moving, like the lease was up on the apartment. All that shit happened like literally at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. And me not having the foresight on that one and not having a savings account with any money in it at all, living paycheck to paycheck, literally put me on the street.
And do you have any struggle with addiction?
Just the same one I had originally, alcoholism.
Alcohol. And so where did you grow up?
Los Angeles and here.
And did you grow up with like mom and dad, or?
Mom, pretty much. I'd see my dad on the weekends.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got one brother, 2 sisters. My sisters actually, they've got their shit together. They're pretty much okay. My brother's doing time for something he didn't do. So.
And where's your sister live?
One of them lives here in Rancho Mirage with our mom, and the other one lives in North Hollywood with her husband.
And do they know like your situation?
Yeah, one of them, like the one that lives here in Rancho Mirage, I can't stand with a passion, so I'm not even trying to go there. But the one in Hollywood, she helps me out whenever she can. So.
And so, like, when would you say your addiction started? Like, you know, alcohol.
That started early on. That started. I was probably. That started early on, like 10. I just always loved the taste of beer. I don't know.
And being on the street, do you like have any struggle with any other drugs? Because I know there's like.
You're gonna want to do some because you know you fall asleep for 2 seconds and all your shit's gone. I mean, I've had people come and take my knife out of my hand while I was asleep. That's pretty scary when you think all these assholes out here and shit that they're on, and you have no idea who just took your own knife out of your hand. They're watching over you while you're sleeping. You know, it's a very uneasy feeling.
You must have been like really tired, zonked.
Yeah, I was zonked out, and so yeah, there's a need to do some stuff here and there, and a lot less drinking. You know, because you know you drink, you tend to wind down and you get tired, and so I got more. People take anxiety medication to stop anxiety. Well, you know what? You're supposed to have anxiety, and so me by not drinking as much keeps the anxiety level up, and you know, keeps me from losing everything. I mean, you gotta buy the same clothes over and over and over again when you're out here. You gotta buy a toothbrush at least 5 times a week. You gotta buy, I mean, all the necessities you take for granted that are sitting in your bathroom, you gotta buy them over and over and over and over again until your eyes are bleeding.
And how do you deal like with the heat, and like where do you go to the bathroom? Where do you get water, food?
I go to the bathroom in the cleanest bathrooms I can possibly find, so it's usually at Lowe's or Home Depot. Water's everywhere pretty much. Nobody's gonna deny you water. Food, I pretty much panhandle for food, or I'll hit up, you know, whatever restaurants I'm near. I'll ask them at the end of the night if they got anything left over or whatever.
And then sleep, you just wherever?
I just wherever there's no security guards or cops or somebody stealing my shit, you know.
And so where do you see yourself like in the next 6 months?
Hopefully in a studio apartment. I mean, shorter than that, in a couple months, hopefully.
Are you like doing something towards that?
Yeah. I ran into some old friend, old boss, and it looks like they're having some full-time work coming up. And go figure. You know, this time of year it's going to be landscaping, but you know what? It totally beats being out here. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, how do you deal with this heat?
I mean, it's always been here. You know, I mean, I've been doing construction for 15, 20 years. You know, and I've been on roofs in this heat. despite the fact I had a home and I was getting paid for it back then, this is a lot easier than that, you know, just roaming around. So
when you were working, at least you got, you know, able to go home and take a shower.
Yeah, go take a shower and
lay in bed, you know, and get some.
Exactly. But so I mean, you know, but I was getting paid for that, so you know, and I'm not getting paid, so I'm wandering around, whatever. But yeah, I mean, within the next month or two, I should be moving toward a place here.
Okay, so if anybody that knows you sees this, your family members, is there anything that you want them to know? Anything you want to say to them?
Not really. I'm connected with all of them, so they all know the position I'm in.
Okay.
Not really. Just for those of you who don't know, make sure you put some money in your savings account in case you're about to lose your place. You've got somewhere to go.
Anything for anybody struggling with addiction?
Just be very careful with what you're consuming, because you can easily buy something that you think you're consuming that you think is something and it's not, and you can wind up dead real quick. Lost a lot of friends in the last few years because of that. Yeah, they buy the wrong stuff, they think it's something, and so they don't wake up. So it's pretty scary. And the guys out here selling that shit do not care. You know, they won't think twice about it.
Right, that's right. Do you have any contact information for somebody that might see this and might want to like offer you some help, a job, help with your addiction, anything, a donation? You have like a social media, email?
I haven't been on Facebook in forever. I mean, I've lost my phone 20,000 times, and come to think of it, my friend's got mine right now, so I can't leave you my number. But if you need any help with anything or someone to talk to, you know, maybe counseling or someone to check your drugs for you, make sure you're not, you know, buying something creepy. I don't know. You can always send a letter or donations or anything to 37688 Peacock Circle, Rancho Mirage, California, and leave me a number or whatever. I check my mail all the time, and so I'll get back to you as soon as I can.